Is she the biggest draw in women's tennis right now?
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, like, crowds were insane for her last week.
Yeah.
Correct.
She's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
There's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the women, that girls coming in, she's not top 10.
Sam Querrey is making waves right now, and when a voice like his speaks up, the entire tennis community takes notice. Sam isn't just any commentator. He's a seasoned competitor who has faced the best of the best and knows what it takes to excel in professional tennis. He has an insider's perspective and has witnessed the true essence of star power up close. Currently, Sam is focusing his attention solely on one player, Alex Eala. He's emphatically stating that she has emerged as the absolute top draw leading into the upcoming WTA tournaments. Not just one of the top players, but the top player, period. And he's not keeping his opinion to himself. He's boldly declaring it for everyone to hear, challenging anyone who dares to dispute him. According to Querrey, Ayala's ability to captivate audiences every time she steps onto the court sets her apart from the rest of the pack. If that weren't audacious enough, Sam and the panel of experts supporting him are making an even bolder claim. They believe Eala has the potential to eclipse even Aryna Sabalenka in attracting fans. Just take a moment to consider the implications of that. Sabalenka holds the top ranking in the world and is a multiple Grand Slam champion, one of the most formidable and recognizable figures in tennis today. Yet, these analysts are asserting that when it comes to filling arenas and creating that exhilarating atmosphere, Alex Eala is already performing at a level that surpasses everyone else.
If she wins a slam, it would be like one of the biggest things in the world.
Yeah,
correct.
She's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
There's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the girls.
Kayer's points aren't based on mere speculation or hopeful thinking. They're rooted in the current reality of these tournaments. The statistics and the energy of the crowds tell a clear story. Whenever Alex Eala is slated to play, the atmosphere shifts noticeably. Fans who hadn't planned to attend suddenly find themselves scrambling for tickets, while those who do have tickets start buzzing about the matchup days in advance. Supporters travel from remarkable distances, even from across the globe, just to be in the same arena as this remarkable young woman from the Philippines and witness her compete. The magnetic presence she brings to the court is undeniable and can't be manufactured or replicated. It's completely authentic. Querrey is straightforward in noting that no other top-ranked players on the tour currently, including the #1 player, generate that same level of excitement. He even suggested that some players in the WTA's top 10, like Sabalenka, might be taking note of Ayala's captivating draw and feeling a mix of awe and perhaps envy. These are women who have dedicated their lives to achieving the highest accolades in the sport, having won some of the most prestigious titles. The surge of attention Eala receives is something they likely cannot overlook. That's a powerful statement from Querrey, and he made it because it's the truth of the moment in the world of tennis.
Biggest draw in women's tennis right now.
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, like, crowds were insane for her last.
The wider circle of experts in this conversation is pushing the boundaries even further when it comes to Alex Eala's potential for this year. They are lending their full support after her remarkable rise in the rankings. Many believe that if Eala clinches a Grand Slam in 2025, it could be one of the most significant moments in professional tennis in recent times. This isn't just impactful for the Philippines or Asian tennis, it would resonate across the globe for the entire sport. It's being suggested that this achievement would be remembered for years, a milestone that reshapes narratives and inspires a new generation of fans who might look back and say that's when everything changed. This is a bold assertion, and the fact that respected voices in the tennis world are making it highlights the seriousness with which they regard Ayala's potential right now. What makes this situation even more intriguing is that it's not just analysts and pundits driving the conversation. The players are getting involved too. Jessica Pegula, a top contender on the WTA Tour with extensive experience at the highest competitive levels, shared her insights after facing Eala at the Miami Open last year. What she described was nothing short of extraordinary. Pegula stepped into that match genuinely taken aback by what she witnessed. She hadn't anticipated the electric atmosphere awaiting her, and the energy was palpable. The crowd was massive, enthusiastic, and completely captivated by every point. Pegula remarked that it was astonishing, and she truly meant it in the most positive way. Instead of complaining, she was in awe, recognizing that something special was unfolding right before her eyes. Pagula emphasized that regardless of the venue, be it Miami, the Australian Open, or Dubai, Alex Eala consistently draws the largest crowds compared to any player on tour. Fans show up for her in numbers that surpass those of any other player at this time. They travel great distances and wait in lines far longer than typical for the chance to see her compete. This kind of appeal is incredibly rare. The deep, genuine connection between a player and her fan base is something tennis has aspired to cultivate in new markets for years. Yet here is Alex Eala, delivering that authentic bond purely through her talent, her vibrant personality, and the compelling nature of her story.
Has done well and established herself as a really good player on tour. They all come out to support her, and so I think we saw that in Australia when it was kind of overcrowded. They put her on too small of a...
Novak Djokovic recently joined the conversation, lending his powerful voice to the discussion about Alex Eala. With more Grand Slam titles than any player in history and 2 decades of experience at the highest levels of professional tennis, Djokovic's opinion carries significant weight. He boldly proclaimed Eala as the greatest tennis player the Philippines has ever seen, emphasizing that she deserves all the respect and recognition the sport can offer. Djokovic highlighted the way her tournament schedules and court assignments have been handled, suggesting that they have not always reflected her true status and marketability in the sport. When a player of Djokovic's caliber speaks out, the tennis community pays attention. This is more than just fan enthusiasm. It's the sport's greatest talent asserting that Alex Eala deserves better treatment and that the tennis world must honor her appropriately.
Alex Eala, that's been a talk, and which is understandable. There's some players coming from respective countries, like she's coming from Philippines, which is now a big deal. She's been the biggest ever, tennis player from that country, which is a big country, and there's a big interest. So things like that happen. I mean, it's you could argue that it was, maybe a poor schedule, and maybe they could schedule him on a bigger court. Yes, but again, she's so young and she's just coming through. So
analysts are pulling together various insights and arriving at a striking consensus about Alex Eala's extraordinary drawing power. When it comes to attracting attention and fans, her global reach surpasses even that of Aryna Sabalenka. It's important to recognize Sabalenka's immense achievements on the court. She is undoubtedly a top-tier champion. However, the analysts emphasize a crucial difference. There's winning titles, and then there's the profound cultural and commercial impact that can redefine a sport and engage brand new audiences. By this standard, Alex Eala is currently in a league of her own. Though Sam Querrey initially sparked this discussion, it has evolved into a broader dialogue, with players, legends, and experts all echoing this sentiment. The enthusiastic crowds flocking to watch Eala play are affirming it louder than anyone. She has become the biggest draw in tennis, and everything happening around her suggests we are merely at the beginning of something significant.